Welcome back, eTeachers. This is the QR code section of our training course. We have included QR codes in this extension unit because they are probably the best way to give your students quick and easy access to all of the online e-resources that you want to direct them to, such as websites, videos, slides, and assessment tools. As the teacher, you can use QR codes online in the LMS, in your blog or presentations, or you can include them in the real-world resources like the worksheets, the handouts, and the posters that you share with students. Okay, in this way, QR codes give the students a valuable connection or a bridge between the traditional classroom and the virtual classroom. So let's get started. First, go to qrcodegenerator.com. That's qr-code-generator.com. This is where you can create unlimited QR codes. Now, there are many free QR code generator sites, but this is the one we recommend. So let's create our very first QR code together. We will start with a website QR code. I have chosen a link from a website called Storyweaver. The URL is storyweaver.org.in. And this site has a huge collection of high-quality, copyright-free ebooks. It's a great resource for teachers and students. On the site, I have found a specific ebook that I want to share with my students. It's called What's Nima Eating Today? So we can copy the website link from the address bar and then paste it in this field back in QR code generator. And you will see that a QR code is automatically created for us. You can preview the QR code here, and you have the option to customize the appearance if you want to adjust how it looks. So here I can change the design of the frame. I can also adjust its shape, or down here I can change the color. You simply select one of the presets on the right or get the exact color you want by entering the hex code of your choice of color. Okay, the QR code is now the exact green that I asked for, and it looks good. Notice that you can actually add your own logo to the QR code as well. However, doing so requires you to sign up for the Pro features. You could choose the 14 days free trial to access the Pro features, but we don't really recommend that. The basic features of this free site are more than enough for most teachers. Very flexible and totally free. All right, once you're happy with the QR code, you can click Download. And again, just ignore this notice to sign up. And in just a few seconds, the QR code will be downloaded to your local device, and then you can safely close this window. And then you have a file of the QR code to share with your students on any platform that you choose, or print it out on student handouts and worksheets. Okay, now that we have made a QR code for a website, let's make another one, this time for a video. Say, for example, that I want my students to watch a video of the same ebook. So we can go to YouTube and copy the link to the ebook video, and then update the link here in the QR code generator site. You will see here on the right the QR code is automatically updated, and it also keeps the same format we had chosen earlier. So if you like that format and don't want to change it again, you can actually just hit download, or you can reformat the frame and color to your liking. So wait for your QR code to be generated and downloaded. And again, just don't close this window. And the QR code is downloaded to our desktop. Okay, now we have created a website QR code and a video QR code. Now notice that as the teacher, you are in control of not only the content that you share with students, but also the format. So we've shared a website and a video, but suppose you want your students to read the ebook slide by slide, such as on Google Slides. There are advantages, of course, to this presentation format that you may have seen in our Google Slides section of this course. So you can share the book easily by simply converting the ebook to the Google Slides format, and then we will share the link to the Google Slide with a QR code. Now I'm just going to update the QR code by adding the link to the Google Slide in this same field and hit download. Soon the QR code will be downloaded to your local device, and you can share the ebook with your students in this format. But that's not all. Maybe you would like to provide a few questions for the students to answer after they've read the ebook. This can motivate them to read it. It provides a little accountability and reflects their participation. And of course, it can be done as a quick comprehension check as well. So all of these things can be useful to boost participation and learning when conducting blended or online teaching and learning. So to get students to answer a few questions, you can just generate a QR code to link them to the Google form that you made to check their understanding. Remember to check out the Google Forms section of this course as well for more details about how to use Google Forms and quizzes. Now I'm going to copy the link and then update it here. Okay, now we've got our fourth QR code, and when we hit download, we have it downloaded to our local device as before, and we have a QR code with a quick comprehension check using a Google form. So that's the last QR code that we're going to create together as a demonstration. As you can see, it's very straightforward. But FYI, you can actually create QR codes linked to many more kinds of resources using this website. For example, well, we've seen how you can create a QR code to link your students to a Google form or slides presentation, but you can also use QR codes to link students to a Pear Deck presentation as well, or a Padlet or Edpuzzle or Flipgrid activity. Virtually all of the platforms and e-resources that we share in this course, you can link your students to using a QR code. So put the generated QR codes on a worksheet or a poster. You can use a sticker, or if this is a classroom activity, you can project the QR code on the screen in the classroom, and your students will be directed straight to the precise e-resource that you have selected. You may also discover that some of these e-resources, like Flipgrid, allow you to generate a QR code directly from their own site. In fact, Flipgrid's QR code creator has an additional special feature when used with their app that allows your students to watch Flipgrid videos in AR, augmented reality. So if you scan a Flipgrid QR code with the Flipgrid app, you'll see the target video floating in the camera field of your device above the location of the QR code. So this is a great and very cool feature to create an even closer link between the online and physical resources that you're using in your teaching. For example, you can link a teacher's talking head video to a worksheet, or a video ebook to the physical book or handout, or even students' own video content to a poster presentation in the classroom. Remember that QR codes can be shared with students almost anywhere, in the real-world resources or in virtual spaces like your LMS or blog, and others that we teach in this course. So, for example, you could share it on Google Blogger or in Google Classroom. So we think that once you start sharing e-resources with QR codes, you'll find more and more ways to link your students easily to excellent learning materials. And we hope this extension section will help you to do that. Okay, e-teachers, see you next time.